Now we look at two types of drugs, very important in the pharmacology world, and these ones are basically used in what, treating all those stomach issues, like you're having constipation, so you are not being able to um, defecate properly, your feces are too hard. They use laxatives to like relax everything. There's sometimes you can have the opposite, you are passing out too watery stools, too frequent stools, so you use the antidiarrheal agents. I don't know if you understand. So they are both used in treating stomach issues, but they are kind of like directly opposite of each other. So for the laxatives and antidiarrheal agents, these are all the natural laxatives and all. We'll talk about all the classification of drugs under this topic, and we'll now get to talk about the examples of those drugs. Okay, so categories, classifications, and examples. So laxatives, so that they are drugs that promote bowel evacuation, they soften stool. So they are used in cases where your stool was too hard, no feces. You understand? They increase motility, they draw water into the intestines, and all those beautiful stories. So we have the bulk forming agents like the Psyllium, have the Methylcellulose, we have the Bran. So they absorb water and they increase what, bulk. Do you understand? They reduce the way the stool is watery, thereby making the stool at least a little bit harder, a little bit softer. I don't know if you understand. Like they stimulate bowel movement, they make everything to mix properly. Do you understand? So as you are taking them, make sure you take enough water. So stool softeners, they are also known as the emollients. We have the docusate sodium, we have the mineral oils, and all of that. Okay, this is what Psyllium. Okay, they're just like roughages. Psyllium is just like wheat bran, docusate sodium. Okay, so osmotic laxatives, we have drugs like the Lactulose, we have the Polyethylene glycol, we have the magnesium hydroxide, we have the sorbitol. They draw water into the intestine, they soften the stool, they increase motility. Okay, then we have stimulant laxatives like Senam, the bisacodyl. I don't think I brought all of that. Okay, later on we'll talk about their pharmacologies one by one, funny enough. So they directly stimulate enteric nerves, they increase movement in the stomach. Then lubricants like the glycerin suppositories. Okay, so antidiarrheal agents, those ones, they are drugs that will reduce what, stool frequency and fluidity. Okay, so they reduce the way the stool is too liquid. So we have the opioid, the ones that are derived from opioids like what, loperamide, diphenhexylate. They will make your stool very much more hard. You understand? Then kaolin, this is kaolin, right? So absorbent like kaolin, pectin, those ones will directly what, absorb the fluid that is left in the stomach that is making things watery. They bind toxins, bacteria, and water, and all of that. Then we have anti-secretory agents like the bismuth. Okay, so those ones will reduce the way water is being secreted to mix up with stool, thereby giving you harder stools. So other examples like the race cardotriol, and the rest of it. We'll come back and talk about the pharmacology, mode of action of each of these drugs. This is bismuth. Okay, this is kaolin. That's it.